up guys, how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ansh and you're watching Abba. In this video I'm gonna tell you how to draw realistic sketch of water droplet. Water droplets have crazy detailings but they are pretty easy to draw. So I'm gonna tell you few steps. If you will follow those steps, your water drawing will be really easy. So yeah guys, without wasting time, let's quickly jump in. Guys, first starting with the outlinings. I have just made a circle and lightened it with the Canadian eraser, and now I'm adding a darker area with the help of a Pentel 0.5 mechanical pencil that has a 4B lead. I'm adding a darker area. The shadowed portion, you have to add a shadow portion in the while observing the photograph. My photograph has a dark portion, so I'm adding that. And now I'm adding a mid-tone with the help of 2B pencil, because adding a mid-tone makes your artwork really realistic, as you can see. And now I'm blending all the shading things that I have just done with the help of a blending stump. If you want to do it with the brush, you can, but I'm using a smooth surface paper, that's why I'm using a blending stump. And now I'm adding the highlights with the help of a Canadian eraser. I'm blending the highlights with the help of a blending stump because it helps to make a contrast between the shading portion. As you can see, our artwork is started looking realistic, but that's not the process. We have to blend them and add a darker area, more darker area, and add more brighter highlights to make it more realistic. And as you can see, I'm adding the highlights with the help of Canadian eraser, obviously. So yeah, and now I'm adding a brighter highlight with the help of a jelly roll pen and making a background with the help of a cotton wool. And as you can see, our artwork is looking realistic, but I'm adding some dots, some textures, because the water has a bit of texture. And as you can see, now our artwork is completed. So these were the steps that we have to follow while drawing a water droplet. So yeah, these were all the steps. Now I'm gonna make another water droplet. As you can see, I have started with the outlining portions, and I'm gonna follow all of these same steps that I have told you. First, I'm adding the darker portion with the help of Pentel 0.5 mechanical pencil, which has an 4B lead, as you can see, because according to my photograph, we are having a darker area at the left side. And now I'm adding the mid-tones. I am done with the mid-tones. Now I am blending the mid-tones and the darker areas together to make a contrast between them. As you can see, I am using a blending stump, medium size blending stump. If you are not having a blending stump, you can also use your fingers or a makeup brush. So yeah, I am adding sharp edges because the water droplet that the reference I am having has sharp edges. As you can see, I am using Pentel mechanical pencil for adding the darker areas, as you can see, because it has more darker areas. Now I'm blending the mid-tones and the darker areas with the help of blending stump, and I'm adding some bright highlights with the help of the Faber-Castell pencil eraser. And I'm adding some dots, some textures with the help of a Canadian eraser, as you can see. Now I'm adding some shadows with the help of a blending stump. I'm not using any type of graphite powder or graphite pencil for adding the shadows. I'm using a blending stump and using the powder that was already applied on it, and adding a bunch of highlights between the shadow and the water droplet. As you can see, it will help your artwork to be realistic. And let me tell you an example of one more water droplet that I'm gonna draw here. As you can see, I am following the same steps, but I'm sorry for the clip. The clip was accidentally removed from me, so that's no problem because I have followed the same steps. So yeah, as you can see. So yeah, that was all. As you can see, I have followed the same steps, and now I'm gonna use a jelly roll pen for adding some bright highlights. So yeah, let's tell you with another example. I'm drawing a bunch of water droplets here. I've just spilled some water on a page and I have clicked this photograph and I'm drawing these, as you can see. I'm starting with the outlining process with the help of a 2B pencil. So yeah guys, I'm shading the base layer with the help of a 2B graphite pencil. You can often use a 2H graphite pencil. I'm using a smooth surface paper, Bristol paper, so that's why I'm using these pencils, because lighter pencils do not work on smooth surface paper. But if you are using a medium surface or a rough surface paper, you can use an HB or a 2H graphite pencil. You do not need to go on higher grades like 2B for the base layer. The base layer is done. Now I'm gonna blend all of the base layers with the help of a blending stump. You can often use a blending brush, but do not use your fingers to smudge them because it can also destroy your artwork. Now I'm adding some shadows with the help of 4B graphite pencil. So yeah guys, I'm using a Pentel 0.5 mechanical pencil with a 4B lead for adding the darker areas, and I'm blending them with the help of blending stumps. You also have to observe the edges of the water droplets or your photograph that you are having, because it also depends on the edges. You are having soft edges or you are having hard edges, so you have to blend like them. If you are having hard edges, so you can often erase the borderlines a little bit to add a hard edge. If you are having a smooth edge, so you can blend them. If you are having a face and if you are having a neck, so if the neck is blurred, if you will see the photograph, the neck is blurred, so you can see the outlines, the lines, the end lines of them. These are not so there. In that, the artist has not given a much of importance. We have just blend them with the help of a blending tool like a brush or a cotton wool. So yeah, I'm gonna follow these process in all of these water droplets. I'm gonna use a jelly roll pen to add the brighter highlights in the water droplets. I'm gonna erase the outlines a little bit because I want some crisp and sharp edges. As I've told you, there are two types of edges, some blurred edges and some sharp edges. So in this photograph I'm having some sharp edges, so as you can see, that was the final result that I have did. And so I guess that was all in this video. I just want to teach you how to draw hyperrealistic water droplets, because many people struggle in drawing water droplets. So I hope you have learned something informative from this video. I have tell you in detail how to draw water droplets. There are a few steps that you have to follow. First step, you have to draw a shape of water obviously, and second step, you have to shade a base layer in them. Third step that you have to follow is adding darker area. Fourth step that you have to follow is adding highlights, the mid-tone highlights, and blend them. The fifth and the last step is adding highlights, the main bright highlights, and observing the details that you are having in your water droplets. So if you are gonna follow these steps, your water droplet drawing is gonna be really guys, I hope you have liked this video and you have learned something knowledgeable from this video. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel Art by Ansh Soni, and share this video to as much as people you can. Do support in my art journey. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. These are my IDs. If you want to order me commission work, that's my Gmail ID. And one more information guys, I am going live every Sunday at the same time 5 PM. So if you want to join, that's my Instagram ID. You can join my Instagram. You can also join my live session. So yeah guys, that was all in this video. I'm gonna meet you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Guys, one more information. We are really close to 1K subscribers. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel by turning that red button into grey button. I'm gonna do something special on 1K subscribers. So yeah guys, please subscribe.